Happy Monday, it's Wemi here with your Monday dose of inspiration. Before I got my puppy Neo, I knew what I was going to call him. He was going to be named after one of my favorite characters from one of my favorite movies, The Matrix. No joke, I've seen this movie 100 times. When the puppy came home and I started calling him Neo, he had no clue what I was talking about. He was a puppy. All he did was eat, poop, and sleep. But I kept calling him by his name. I'd tap on the floor to get his attention, make kissy sounds. I'd call him like he would answer me. I called him like he knew. Even when he looked away, I knew that he would eventually answer to his name. I didn't know when, but I knew he would. Not to brag, but this is a genius who learned sit in a few hours. I kept at this for over a month or a month and a half or so, and then I learned something about recall from a trainer that I was working with. She shared with me that using a happy tone with Neo's name followed by a treat created a pleasant experience for him. Each time I repeated that experience, he would recall that it was a good thing to come to me when I took that action of calling his name. I tried this and finally he came running to me. You should have seen me that day. It was like I won the lottery. There's something to be said for calling things that are not as if they are, calling things that only exist in your imagination into this reality as if they have always existed in this reality. What are the things that you want out of life? This is not the time to be shy. Start calling them out into existence. Call them by their names. Live as if those things already exist for you and feel like they do. There's a very important part of the story that I shared that I want you to keep in mind. When I use a happy tone, which equates to a happy feeling with Neo's name, he runs to me. He's excited to come to me because I am excited for him to come to me. When most of us want something or ask life for something, we immediately become tense if we don't see that thing manifest immediately. We're so focused on the lack of that thing, and of course, life always brings us what we're focused on. And in this case, it's more lack of what you want. When things don't happen immediately or on our timeline, we freak out. We give up. We say, it's just not going to happen. A female elephant carries its young for up to 18 to 22 months before giving birth. A human being carries its offspring for 9 months. Dogs carry for 9 weeks, and a chicken 21 days. Everything in the entire universe, both big and small, has its own appointed time. By the way, it's not just about the size of these animals. We can understand why it might take an elephant close to 2 years to give birth. But did you know that Black Alpine Salamanders, the amphibians that kind of look like lizards and live in the central and eastern Alps, their pregnancies can last from 2 to 3 years, depending on the altitude at which they live. The how and when of our desires is not our business. In this human experience, we can often have limited views. I see it as tunnel vision, while the divine intelligence within us, co-creating with life on our behalf, often has aerial views from all angles, guiding and protecting and aligning us with the things that we want or better at the perfect time for us. Our job is to dream and take inspired action when needed, to trust and live in the reality of what we want as if it already is. If this message connected with you, comment below, let me know what you think. If you're seeing one of my messages for the first time and we're not connected already, don't forget to hit the follow button in my profile or subscribe for more doses of inspiration. Have a beautiful week. I'll see you soon.